This is 12 Balmarabi, and this is a ceiling fan special! Okay, what we got here is 4 different ventless ceiling fans, meaning like, not that there's no vents completely, but there's just not any vents at the bottom of the motor housing. Ventless fans are really some of my favorite fans from the 90s. There's ones I like more from the 80s, but these are my favorite 90s fans of pretty much all time. And these are also kind of childhood fans, because I remember getting to come into this place and turn them on with my dad when I was really little. So this fan was taken in the employee lounge when no one was using it, and you can kind of hear the clanking of the clip on the chain, but if you listen close you can also hear something else. The fan wobbled so bad that it made the mounting hardware, like up in the ceiling, like that made noise also. And believe me, that wobble looks much worse in person than it does on this video. But and I kind of like the pinkish color. It's not a bright pink like a girl's room, but kind of more of a dusky pink, which is really odd. You don't often see fans in that color, and I really liked it, and I did it twice. And couldn't reach the speed chain to cycle through the speeds, but it's on high, and it's got about a 1 foot down rod. There's also another pink fan in the photo section up in the loft, but the speed chain was out of that one like completely, and it was like off. So this is the blue version of the same fan, and the rest of the fans are up in the loft now. And this one didn't have a light chain in it, as you can see, and it kind of wobbled. Normally wobbling fans don't scare me, but I really was so nervous because one, there's a gate that you gotta reach back and unlock it, and it says employees only, and I kinda don't like going places where I'm not supposed to be, and I stood on the 2nd floor about 10 minutes before I finally made up my mind to go and up there, but finally I did. But I just didn't quite trust the ceiling fans because, you know, it's an old place. They're on really long down rods. Who knows how loose they are? Who knows what kind of damage they may have suffered? Brackets may have been bent. And I just didn't want them shaking at all. And I was just so nervous, extremely nervous, while I was taking pics and videos. I didn't like being up there at all. At all. It was horrible. And sorry for the big glare in this video with the light kit, but the pull chain was just the basic pull chain, like about 2 inches from the little hole, and I couldn't reach it to turn it off. But this is a nice ceiling fan right here, and so is the next one. This fan and the next one, they're made by Encons, and they're Encon ceiling fans, sold by Encon, and I think these have a kind of a spinner motor in them. The other ones are really thick. If you notice the pink one, it was like had a really thick motor housing. I think those fans may be stack motor, and I'm not sure what those fans were. But now, did you hear that noise? I about jumped out of my skin when that noise went off, because I thought someone was going to come up, and the whole time I was afraid someone was going to come up and catch me, and I would have to go short. But anyway, that's it for the video section, and now we'll go to the pictures, which there's 6 fans in the loft, and there's 1 pic of each, and 2 of the fans didn't have the pull chain, and 1 was just too short. I couldn't reach it.
souls hanging down below.
Wow, weren't those some awesome videos and awesome pics of those awesome ceiling fans? You know, those really are my favorite ceiling fans. Like, I love ventless ceiling fans. And being up there in that loft, it kind of taught me a lesson. When you find a fan or fans that you really like, you shouldn't be afraid of crossing a few boundaries to get to them. Because even though I really did not like being up there in the loft, once I got home and looked at those pics and videos, I was so glad I went up there. And that really is just some of my favorite pics and videos. And I really hope you enjoyed it. So please remember to leave your comments below. And if you want to see more ceiling fans, hit the little subscribe button just by the title right above the video. Thanks for watching. More videos to come.